Heyo! It's Lace. I'm filming this at almost 4 a.m. because I couldn't sleep and I thought, well, I kind of want to draw right now, and I just showered. So I definitely lost all my sleepiness. So here I am. Hi. This is gonna be kind of a more casual video. I'm gonna be showing these recycled fine liners and this recycled ink that I received from Lousy Ink. Now, if you don't know them, I didn't know them actually before they messaged me asking if they could send some products for me to review. And I thought it was such a cool concept. Like, I had never seen anyone do recycled stuff for like artist materials, so that was really interesting. This is actually all made from recycled printer cartridge ink. And isn't that so cool? Like, they take the used cartridge and make it into something new that artists can use later. So this is the ink bottle. Isn't it like so nice? I don't know, it feels so nice, it feels so good. And I like the minimalist design, like it's just this. I love this. So it comes with this dropper. Oop, it's very long. I thought that was a really, oh, let me show you a bit more. Here you go. Okay, so it comes with this little dropper. I forgot what you call it. It's a dropper thing. And I really like that because I use liquid ink with these type of pens, right? So I can just drop it right on the tip of the pen where I'm gonna be needing it. So that's pretty cool. Again, this is gonna be a really casual video. This is probably gonna be like, what, 40 minutes long, but I just wanna chill, you know? I couldn't sleep because I think I was stressed, but I don't really know why. So I decided to just turn on my low humidifier, put on some lavender essential oils in there, and just chill. So come with me, chill in this little sketch and chat video, but also kind of a review. And here are the recycled fine liners. It says here that they are made from, it says here that they're made from 100% recycled plastic and filled with recycled black ink. So it's entirely recycled. Isn't that really cool? Okay, so it comes, I think these are all the sizes that they have available. So it comes in 0.2, 0.5, and 0.8. And this was a really cool detail that I found. Okay, so can you see that they are circled with, you know, they're circled, but the circle that they're circled with is actually the width of the pen itself. So 0.2 is this, and 0.5 is this, and 0.8 is the thickest, so it's the thickest circle. I thought that was a really nice touch. So I'm actually gonna be using the ones that I already opened up, because they actually sent me 4 of these. And I definitely don't need as many. Like, they were really kind to send this many, but I'm not going to be using all of these, so there's also going to be a giveaway in this video. I'm going to be talking, or maybe write more details about it on the screen somewhere. It's going to be there. And yeah, so keep an eye out for that. So here are the pens. Again, it's a very minimalistic approach. I really like the design of the logo, like Lousy. I don't know. So to test them out, I'm gonna just start sketching something up in my little sketchbook. I'm I'm actually really proud that I'm almost finishing up the sketchbook. Heyo, Editing Ways here, just to say that I have a quick word from not our sponsors but myself. I actually opened my little online shop and I made these keychains and I'm really proud of them, the way they came out. They're really so cute. They have tiny glitters in them and they're from acrylic and they just came out so adorable. They have the versions for phone straps and keychains as well. So yeah, I also have notepads that I designed. I really like the way these came out too. And of course, we have prints. I can't open my shop without making prints. So I just took the most recent artworks that I were proud of. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this shop opening and that you can get something if you want. I'm gonna keep it open for as long as I have stuff to sell. So yeah, thank you so much for paying attention to this little commercial break and let's get back to the video. I don't usually do that. I never finish sketchbooks. So let me just zoom you guys in a little bit more. And I'm gonna do kind of a swatch test. So let's start with the thinnest one. I think I'm gonna do it right here. So the thinnest one is the 0.5. Oh, can you see that? Are you? Okay, the 0.5. And then, oh wait, no, that was the 0.2. Oh no! I was trying to make it all aesthetic, but I messed up. Okay, so now it's the 0.5. They write really nicely. I don't really have any complaints about them. I've actually been using them already for like smaller sketches. Oh, the 0.8 is really thick. Feels like a bigger jump from 0.2 to 0.8. But yeah, I actually like having a really thick pen. I didn't have one of these fine liner type of pens that was as thick as this, so I like that. Let me just frame you guys a bit better. What are we gonna sketch here? Okay, so for the first little sketch that I'm just gonna be testing these guys, but broadly, I'm just gonna sketch up something really simple with my pink lead. So as to show you guys the lines very nicely. The pink lead is really light, so you're gonna be able to see everything quite nicely. I'm gonna go with the very anime-ish vibe, because you guys know I've been really into that. just a pretty basic anime girl. Now I'm gonna start with the thinnest of them all, which is the 0.2. Also, I'm recording the audio together with the video footage because I wanted this to be a very easy and simple video to make. So I'm not recording anything separately. I thought, well, let's just record everything at the same time to make it easier for future me. I honestly don't really like editing videos, so if I can make my job easier like this, I will try. I think I just wish the thinnest one would be thinner. I think this is still a bit too thick for my taste. Okay, so one thing that I like doing also is thickening the borders of my drawing, like the overall silhouette. So I'm gonna do that with the thicker one. Actually, I'm gonna do it with the thickest of them all, which is the 0.8. I also use this opportunity to add some negative spaces, like this little triangle here. There we go. Well, that was a quick little sketch. Little anime girl for you. Okay, so let's try drawing something else. I've actually been really invested in the new girl group, New Jeans. The youth vibes, I guess, like, 'cause I know what you like, boy. My goodness, that song has been stuck in my head for the longest time now, and I kind of want to draw something in that same vibe. So just high school, you know, just cool high school girls being cool. I really like the outfits. Like the vibe of the outfits was just so nice. So I'm just gonna start out with the little sketch. And she's gonna be holding a little lollipop. I'm gonna be using the thinnest one again to make small details. I'm only making small drawings. But once again, I wish the thinner one was thinner. The thinnest one. One important thing to say about these is that they are not waterproof. So keep that in mind. You can't use these in like paint with watercolors later. If you want to use watercolors, you should paint the sketch with watercolors and then come in with the pens. What do you think? Does it look youthful? I'm gonna do the thing again where I outline everything with a thicker one, but this time I'm gonna be using the 0.5 one. I'm gonna make another one following the same vibes, but this time I think I feel like drawing some chunky sneakers. Put my sneakers on. Anyways, so let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do a cool pose. also let me know if you guys like this type of real-time drawing videos. I'm worried you guys will find this boring. I'm just making up like a cool sneaker design, but I clearly don't know how to. I really admire sneaker designers, okay? Like, how do they come up with these cool ass shoes? It really makes absolutely no sense to me. I always get scared. Startled is the word. Not really sure what to do with this arm. This is nice. Let's try to fix her little mouth. Alright, I think we have the base sketch. Now for this one, I think I'm gonna use the liquid ink that I haven't used yet. Some ASMR. Okay, so just let me get a piece of paper ready, because I always need one whenever I'm working with liquid ink. So I'm just gonna put a little drop here. And first let's test this out on the, well, oh my god, okay, that was a bit much. Okay, so one thing I do notice with this ink is that it spreads out slightly. Like, since it's water-based and it doesn't have any type of, how do I say this? Sticky stuff? I don't know, like, you know how waterproof ink has like a bit of a thicker texture, and yeah, I think that kind of prevents it from soaking into the paper and like spreading out a bit. This ink, it does spread out a bit when in contact with the paper. I think it's because it gets absorbed in there. So that's something to take note of. Like, can you see it? I had to be really careful with it. Okay, maybe this. Okay, so I can't have a lot of it on my tip. So let's go. Let's start inking. Yeah, so I think I do not recommend using this tip with the liquid ink because it spreads out too much. I think the liquid ink is better for how do I say this? Filling out like completely black parts. Because then it's an advantage that it spreads out, you know? Right here where I want like thin and detailed lines, it's a bit of a I can't English today, I'm sorry, but it's a bit of a bother that it spreads out so much, you know? But it might make up for an interesting style of line art because some parts it bleeds out a lot and in some parts it bleeds out less. So the line width is very varied without you even having to try. So keeping in mind that the ink kind of has a mind of its own might help you not get too frustrated. Just learn how the product works and work with it, not against it, you know? That's the tip I give for watercolor as well. Like, don't try to make watercolor behave like something else, you know? So with this ink, I think it's the same. Don't try to make it behave like, I don't know, waterproof ink, because it's not that. I really like to highlight the negative spaces like this one and this one, because it makes the overall silhouette look more interesting, at least to me. So yeah, I really like negative spaces and fun shapes. Like, I see this little skirt as an opportunity to make fun shapes. Okay, now that I've kind of learned how to work with this ink, I'm liking it. I take off the excess on a piece of the paper before working on the actual drawing, and it works really nicely. think I'm gonna switch to the thinner one because then I can have more control of my lines to do the little details of this sneaker. Put my sneakers on. I'm gonna make this really wobbly because that's the vibe I get from that time, like the early 2000s, wobbly vibes. And I like to make the lines of whatever is in front thicker to differentiate from what's in the background. Okay, I think that's kinda it. Now, what I want to do is, I think I'm gonna take the bigger one, the 0.8, to block out like full black parts. I'm wondering, should I make her hair all black? I kind of want to do it. Well, let's do it. Let's do it! All right, I think now I'm gonna accentuate the overall silhouette. I'm gonna go back to the 0.2. really like getting tiny sparkles. I think it makes everything look really fun. Okay, my camera cut off. I don't know where I was, but my overall review of these is that I think they're great doodle liners for when you just want to sketch stuff without thinking much about it. And yeah, since they're kind of unpredictable with the fact that they bleed out in the page like a little bit, I don't think I'll be using them with on more serious work that I have to like really pay attention to every little detail, because unpredictable things aren't really good for that, you know? I would have to work with these for a long time like I have with watercolors to be able to work with the unpredictability of these. So yeah, for now, these to me are doodle liners, especially because of the fact that I like to do line art before my watercolor painting. So I do the sketch, I do the inking, and then I do the watercolor painting, right? So to work with these with watercolors, I would have to paint something over the sketch lines and then go over with the liners. And this makes it a bit difficult for me to work with the contrasts, like how dark I have to make the colors in comparison to the black lines. It's much easier to see that with the lines already being there. So yeah, these are my little doodles of today. I really like these. I sometimes am not in a mood where I'll draw something and it will come out actually looking good, you know? But luckily today at almost 5 a.m. I was feeling good enough and relaxed enough to make this video and finally do this review, because it has been a long time since I received these. It's been over a month, I think. So here's the long promised video for you, Lousy Ink. And thank you so much for sending me these. Like I said, the details to the giveaway of these 3 liners will be in the description. Well, I didn't say that, but it will be there, as well as on a note here in the video. You'll see it, you'll see it and you'll be like, oh, these are the instructions, because I'll think of that later. It's 5 a.m. I don't want to think of the instructions now. But yeah, so okay, the overall review, right? It's not like these aren't good for serious art. It's just that since they're a bit more unpredictable, they're not waterproof. I won't be using them in my final work personally. But for doodles, these are already like in my, you know when you have a lot of pens, right? And you have one specific cup or bag with the pens that you use most, like the pens that you actually use a lot. These are already there because I like to doodle, and whenever I doodle I just reach out to these and they do the job really well. And also it's a really cool thing, like recycled fineliners, who would have thought of that? Apparently Lousy Ink. But yeah. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and let me know if you like this type of like longer video. It was pretty fun for me to make, actually, and I hope it won't be too hard to edit. Yeah, I think this is it. So I'll see you in my next video, and I hope you guys are doing good, and I hope that you keep doing good until then. So yeah, bye bye. Thank you for watching.